Hi beautiful peeps, welcome back to the channel. I did not tell you good morning when I came. Peeps, I just came from class. This is day 3 of week 2 in nursing school. Alright peeps, so I was trying to say I did not speak to you this morning, but yeah, I've been at school. It is currently, what's the time? 10:22. And class ended around 10:15, was scheduled to end 10:30 a.m. I had my integrated skills lab, so we did really nice things today. We went over a case study, run through some questions, run through the reasoning for the questions. Then that's the case study I was talking to you about yesterday. And then what else? I think it was yesterday I was talking about it. I don't remember, but sorry if you're not seeing me well. Okay. Then we went into groups and we practiced with our patients. So each person had a different patient and each patient had a different issue. So we had a woman who had diabetic neuropathy. So she could not ambulate, so she's not able to walk, but she could stand and turn, and you could get her from her wheelchair. She was in a wheelchair. And she had influenza A, so we had to know that it's you have to be on droplet precaution. So influenza A, all influenzas is droplet precaution, meaning through coughing or sneezing through some liquid particle that will exit the person's body containing the virus influenza, it could get to you that way, transmit to you via droplets. So we then had to know which type of personal protective equipment to put on. So for my group, we knew we had to put on our gown, put on our mask, our goggles, and our gloves. So we were practicing that, got the patient from the radiology department, which was basically out in the hallway, wheeled them to their bed, to their room. Then we put on our PPE. Then we had to make the bed. The bed was empty. We had to make the bed, put everything on, then transfer the patient. Then of course we had a mask on the patient since outside the room in the hallway, and get the patient in the bed. Then after a while we removed our PPE. Then we had to, now the second assignment was to get the patient, then we removed our PPE, and then that was it for that. Then we practice vitals on each other, blood pressure, pulse, respiration. We even started practicing listening to lung sounds, but that was just our own little fun side thing, because we're not really doing that in lab yet, but we did learn about it in our health assessment lecture on Monday. So everybody seemed eager to start learning about lung sounds. I did listen to one of my classmates' lungs, and I could hear her respiration, her breathing, so that was very nice and interesting. What else? And my next class is health assessment lab, and it's at 3 to 5:30. So you see the time, it's like almost 10:30, so I have a lot of time. I want to go home. The only reason why I'm going home is because I forgot my textbook. I planned to bring my textbook here so I could read through it while I'm waiting for my next class, but I forgot it. So now I want to go home and get that, so I might as well stay there until my next class. So that's the plan. I'll see y'all later in this vlog. Just a little disclaimer, or if you've noticed, I haven't shown too much of around like my classes. I'm not going to show anything like that because we were told recording is, you can only record some lectures for studying purpose. Anyways, I just to protect everybody's privacy, the privacy of the students, the faculty, and not to show classes or anything like that. I don't want to cross any lines in, you know, making my vlogging. So it will just be me, bits and pieces of campus, and just telling you a little bit about what's happening in the program if you're very interested in this program or you're curious what's going on, or like I always say, you're just here to follow me on this journey and spend some time with me and enjoy my vlogs. So peeps, I'll see you later for real. Let me go home, let me go wind down a little bit, and then prepare for next class. Hey peeps, so I just came back from my last lab and I want to apologize. So you saw me earlier in the day saying lab was over in the morning and I'm going to go home and study and relax and then go back to school. I did all that, but off camera. I did not vlog any of it. I was just focused on an upcoming quiz today. And yeah. Now, the reason why I'm apologizing is that I just got a comment on one of my videos. Let me turn on the light. From someone who watches my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for your comment and your feedback. I really appreciate it. You know, she commented that my basically the bottom line is more long form videos. Don't make a 7-minute video. She enjoys the longer videos. I have a couple more people who have told me they enjoy the longer videos, and also to improve on how my clips flow. So I will work on improving these things, and please keep bringing your not confidence, your feedback to me. I really appreciate it, and I will definitely work on it. Like a couple months ago when I was in Kenya doing the Kenyan series, a subscriber commented and told me to try to improve the quality of my videos, and I did that. I went on YouTube, I went on the internet, I searched how to do it, and this camera I'm using, it does record in 4K and everything, but when it came to editing and then uploading the videos to YouTube, I did not let it process long enough to actually, you know, produce its 4K-ness. 4K quality. So it was what you were watching was a poor quality video, even though I recorded in a better quality. So I've improved on that, and I'm still learning and still trying to improve. Trust me, if you give me feedback and it's reasonable, I will definitely take it and learn and improve. So back to today. Today is still week 2. This is day 3 of nursing school. I'm home. I still have my backpack on. So before I change, let's prepare our dinner. So today we're planning to have some salmon and seaweed wraps. Yummy. I put my salmon to defrost since, you know, like 10:30, 11 when I got home. So let's see. Yep, it's nice and soft. So we'll prepare some salmon. We have our seaweed. I'm trying not to do any starch, no rice, no potatoes today for dinner. I had that earlier. So enjoy the cooking, enjoy the dinner, and let's continue our weekly vlog. Okay peeps, here I have my pickles. As usual, I did not know how this would turn out. I just knew I was gonna have my seaweed. Oh, so good, smells so good. Salmon. But I'm gonna add pickles, tomato, spring onions, which look they're surviving, and lime. Yeah, so these are my ingredients. Of course I'm going to add some dry ingredients as well, but so this is it. I don't really know where it's going, but as usual we'll make something up, something delicious. And what I wanted to say is, being a Caribbean girl, we don't, in the Caribbean, okay, let me say in Saint Lucia, a typical person, a typical meal most likely does not contain vegetables. Let's look at like a typical weekday lunch at home. You have your roots or your tubers, your yam, your dashing, your baja, your macambu, like something, your green bananas all boiled. Then you have some protein. You have your meat, chicken, Maybe you have fish, maybe most times your chicken, maybe you have pork, but let's say chicken, that's common. And lentils, you boil your lentils, you have it on the side there. That's it. Or you have rice, lentils, chicken. The time you will really see people eating like a vegetable, like lettuce, tomatoes, maybe Sunday morning or a Saturday breakfast or Sunday lunch, you see vegetables. Carrots, yeah, we eat carrots. You can see carrots in food too. But generally we don't eat lots of vegetables in our diet. And if you think I'm wrong, please say in the comment section. Maybe it's just my experience, Some families probably incorporate lots of vegetables in their diet, but just generally speaking, we don't eat lots of vegetables. So I have been trying to make a conscious effort to eat vegetables, and I really struggle when I go do my shopping in the grocery store to pick out vegetables. Okay, cabbage, all right. Carrots, I hardly even buy carrots because I buy it and it just stays in the fridge. I don't use it. Tomatoes, sure, I get some tomatoes. What else? Spring onions, of course. Celery, is it celery? Not celery. Parsley. It's hard to buy it for me because it's not expensive, but let's say it's expensive. And it does not last long in the fridge, so it's like I would buy it and use it for a few days and it's gone, and I'm like, I paid this and it's gone. I'm not buying this again. And what is it even doing for me? It's just a little thing. But parsley is good for seasoning. What else do I get? Oh, kale. We have kale in here. We planted the kale right outside in our little garden. If you're an OG on the channel, you've been here for a while, you've seen the small vegetable garden. We're not planting anything in there right now, but we recently harvested a lot of kale, so we have them chopped and stocked in the freezer. So I eat kale a lot. Mixed vegetables I buy from the store. Corn, I like corn, the corn kernels frozen. It's convenient, so I like using it that way. Okra, I haven't used my okra in a while, but I always buy okra from the seafood store. So I try to incorporate vegetables here and there, but I want to do it more. So you see, I'm trying to limit the number of the amount of carbs or starches I eat, the amount of rice, the number of wraps I eat. Ooh, these wraps, very tempting. I bought green bananas. Let's not even talk about green bananas. They're right there still looking at me. I need to eat them, but as a child, that was something that was very difficult for me to eat. I did not like it. But as an adult, I know it's really good for you. It has a lot of iron. So I have to force myself to eat it. It's not that I hate it like that now, but it's not something that's on the front of my mind to cook. Although it's like a big thing in our diet back in Saint Lucia. Anyways, what I do for inspiration, I look at the Mediterranean diet and Asian diet, like Korean, Chinese, they eat lots of vegetables. But the Mediterranean diet I won't be able to stick to that, like actually use all these ingredients and eat a Mediterranean dish all the time. It's very hard to eat so many grains and veggies and stuff. So what I basically do, I pick and choose some vegetables and look at different dishes and get some inspiration. And yeah, I haven't done that a lot, but that's my goal. So with this salmon thing, because I have some nice Asian inspiration here, and I'm trying to go minimalist. And well, at first it was just gonna be this and salmon with some seasoning, but I will use some other stuff to make it fun, yeah. Oh, now let's go back to cooking. coconut oil. It has no seasoning on it right now. I'm just doing it my way. Add some salt, little bit. Garlic powder. Dried parsley. This is so silly. I'm cooking the wrong side. It's okay. And then some thyme. I'm gonna have to flip this. Flip it. Okay. I don't want it to cook so long. Who loves sushi? I love sushi. I love sushi. Quickly season this side. Same order, salt. Hope for the best. While the salmon is cooking, let's prepare our seaweed wrap. Remember last time we cut it to, I keep saying we because I'm actually imagining you guys here with me. We cut it too small. Not we. I cut it too small last time, so let's do bigger pieces so we could enjoy this and wrap it up nicely. Ooh. Is that enough? Should I get more? One more, maybe. Perfecto. I think seaweed is high in iron. I think so. Because I think I don't remember which specific country, if it's China, Korea, but let's just say East Asians. After birth, women are given a seaweed soup to enjoy, to boost their iron levels or something. Okay peeps, this is the final result. I'm going to add some yum yum sauce on the side. My side dishes. Yeah. The salmon is a little bit too salty because you saw me adding salt to both sides. But it's okay. I'm the one eating it. Yep. Yum yum sauce to dip in there. Put my salmon in here.
Deep breathe, take deep breaths. So their risk for heart to be popping up so you can access that comes with the quiz and everything. As we learned, those sacs are not being able to inflate and the patient's going to be experiencing hypoxemia. So your arterial and then fungi. Like I said, this is the least common. It tends to make people who have weakened immune system. Your body is trying to fight infection, so those will be increased. You, for unusual breast milk, again, you may hear these force crackles. Make sure you're turning them frequently to keep secretion moving and have their head of the bed up at least 30 degrees, especially while eating.
Good morning, beautiful peeps. So today is our last day of this week going to class. It's Thursday. So let's go. It's currently, let's look at the time. Class is at 8. Let's go. stayed to the end of this vlog, thank you so much, and wow to you. There's still some more footage to edit, and this video is already at 20 minutes, so I'll leave it right here and stay tuned for part 3. Thanks for watching.